just settling for the bottom of the racetrack. He thinks he's, oh, he hit the wall.
Skinner brushes the wall coming out of turn number 4. We'll see if that affects the handling of that race truck.
We're going to find out when he gets to the corner here if that affected that truck or not.
That was a bad move there. Like we said, he was trying something new, and he just ran out of racetrack.
Slapped the wall coming out of turn number 4.
I hit the wall over there a little bit.
A little bit. Let's take a look at how much.
He's on the high side of Johnny Sauter right there.
Okay.
You can see he closed right in on Sauter, Phil. He lost the air off the nose, and I'm sure that thing just scooted over a couple 3 feet, and he just didn't expect it to do so.
Well, and you guys always are looking off the A post, so you're looking off of that. You see the 13 truck in front of you. That wall probably came up on him a little quicker than he even anticipated.
And I think he came up on the 13. He made a bigger move on the 13 late off that corner than he had prior to that, and he lost his nose.
Look at the hood of that truck right there. That W, that is George W. Bush. That's an honor him. The back decklet of that truck has Safari Club International. George W. Bush was the keynote speaker at their convention, and to honor him, they put the decal on the hood. George W. Bush being honored in that 3 truck by Safari Club International, and Austin Dillon has given it a great ride.
Let's go into the infield with Chris DeVoto.
Nothing worse than watching racing from the garage with Justin Lofton on our monitor. Were you just a victim of the wrong place, wrong time out there?
Yeah, it looked like it. It just a lot of, really good racing going on out there. I just feel so bad for everyone on the number 7 visitpit.com Toyota Tundra. We had a great truck, and just, we were making it better all night, and it's just a, real unfortunate that this happened. And, I guess we're 2 for 2 here in Texas, but, just want to let everyone know at home I'm okay, and, just want to thank everyone that supports us and keeps us on the racetrack. Mastercraft Safety, Weekend Warriors TV, Rusty's, just everyone out there that's, supporters of us, and, just look for us next week in Michigan. We've got this figured out, and we'll definitely be up front.
All right, thanks, Justin. Yeah, he walked up to me, Rick, and said 2 for 2, referring to his nationwide race at Texas, which suffered the same outcome.
Unfortunate.
I'll tell you, Mike Skinner has something figured out, Michael. For the last 2 or 3 laps, he's gone around the outside. He drove away from Austin Dillon a little bit, and he drove to the outside of Johnny Sauter to take over that 3rd position. That truck liked it up high, and now we moved right back down to the bottom.
And still gapping those guys, but you can see, I think Sauter's a little bit slower than these other trucks, because Austin drove right up on the back of them as well. And Sauter is protecting that bottom, and like I said, there's more ways to get around this track than one, so going to the top side worked really well after Mike figured out how to do it without running into the wall.
And Mike Skinner ran the high side again. Look how much distance he gained on that 3 truck right there. I mean, the 13 truck of Johnny Sauter.
Johnny Sauter continues to hug the bottom of the racetrack down on the left side of your screen. The 5 of Mike Skinner now with some open track in front of him, right?
Well, and we documented that Gene Need, the crew chief, left that organization after the last race, and Skinner was not at all happy with his truck during practice. I went up to him right in driver intros, and I said, dude, you've had 10 consecutive top 10s at this racetrack. What about tonight? He said, I promise you, this truck will be much better when the track cools off. But during the day, we just could not hit it at all. We were not happy with the setup. Qualified 17th, but Skinner loves to run through the center with a hammer down, and he has moved up into the top 5. Good truck during the nighttime. It was terrible during the day.
He's just trying to make something happen, Rick. He's got that thing running through the middle of the track, but I do believe the bottom way around this track will be a little bit faster. You can see Austin's closed right up on him, but you got to like what Skinner's doing. He's just trying to make something happen in that truck.
Hornaday out in front. Todd Bodine running 2nd. Then it's Skinner and Austin Dillon and Johnny Sauter. They are your top 5. Under the lights at Texas Motor Speedway, the WinStar World Casino 400K continues here on Speed. Let's take a look at tonight's Just for Men hair color lit forward. Our next race, Michigan International Speedway. Some of the records that the Camping World Truck Series have from that racetrack. The fastest race in 2003, Brendan Gaughan with an average speed of 154 miles per hour. And then the second closest finish back in 2008 between Eric Garnell and Johnny Benson. And 5 1/1000ths of a second do that no justice. They look like they were side by side across the stripe.
What an amazing finish that was up in Michigan a couple years ago. Race there next week. A couple other big moments. Just for Men live forward. Moments in time are coming up ahead. Rick Allen turns 41. You'll start using Just for Men pretty soon. Phil Parsons will be 53. All this happens within the next week. So guys, get your just from in and live forward.
I do not turn 53 in the next week.
52. But it was nice try.
About the next week.
Oh, yeah, 53, sorry. WinStar World Casino 400K continues. We're getting close. The last 42 laps are coming up. Welcome back to Texas Motor Speedway. Yes, they have slowed down. We are under our 4th caution of the night in the WinStar World Casino 400K. And the reason being, the 4 of Ricky Carmichael. Looks as though he may have blown a right front tire, got into the wall pretty hard. Here come your leaders onto pit road. Krista.
The 17 of Timothy Peters could have made it further than everyone else because they came in to get that splash a while back, but they would have had to stop. This is the stop they were waiting for. It's going to be 4 tires. He needs his truck freed up just a little bit. You see the wrench going in the back. That's going to be a track bar adjustment. Just 1 round and some air out of the left side tires. Ray?
Top of your screen, the Lord of Ron Hornaday and the Longhorn Chevrolet. They're going to go with 4 tires. Now, they need the second can of fuel for a little bit, but they don't have to wait on it. 4 tires there in the middle of the screen. Todd Bodine, he is going to get his truck away ahead of Hornaday. Hornaday will lose the lead. Bodine will take it. It'll be a close race at the end with them in the 3.
Todd Bodine does win the race off pit road. There comes Ron Hornaday. Timothy Peters will come off 3rd, and then Austin Dillon in 4th.
There you see the damage to the 4 of Ricky Carmichael's truck.
We heard his spotters say that something broke. They wasn't sure if it was a tire or what, but something broke on that truck. And man, look at the damage on it, Phil.
Yeah, what a great run Ricky was having. He was currently being shown in the 7th position right then. Tough break for that monster Chevrolet.
Had to go from the bottom of the track right to the wall.
Yeah, top of your screen, you saw something definitely broke there. Looked like something maybe different than a flat tire, didn't it, Michael?
Certainly hard to tell, and the way that thing came to a rest over there, it's just.
I think he may have actually got into the inside wall as well.
It didn't come to a rest, did it? It came to an abrupt stop. He hit it hard on the inside wall as well, it looks like.
You see top of your screen.
Of course, he's not in control of the truck at this point. It's just going wherever it wants.
Probably didn't have any brakes at that. And there's the contact with the inside wall.
So that's the reason for our 4th caution. It's the 4 truck, Ricky Carmichael, that gets into the outside wall and then the inside wall. We're winding down the laps, 36 to go.
The Irish Hills of Michigan welcome the Camping World Truck Series. No driver currently in the top 10 has ever won this race. Will one of the championship contenders find their way to victory lane? Tune into Speed to find out. It all starts Saturday, June 12th at 1:30 p.m. Eastern with Krista Voda and The Setup, followed by flag-to-flag coverage right here on Speed.
The BFW 200 from Michigan International Speedway. Again, that's Saturday, 1:30. A 2-mile racetrack. We've been on a 2.5-mile super speedway. We've been on 1.5 miles. Now a 2-mile.
Hey, you run 200 miles on a 2-mile racetrack, and at the end of the race, the distance between the winner and second place is like 0.05 of a second.
It's very, very close. You won't want to miss it.
It'll be the same high-speed action that you're seeing here at Charlotte. Running low, running high, and a lot of speed.
Todd Bodine looking to win his 6th race here at Texas. He may have a problem. He thinks something came up and hit the front end of this race truck. And we've been taking a close look at it. Looks like maybe something on the left side of the front end.
We see that nose piece broken a little bit on the left side. You see right just adjacent to the headlight decal. We don't see anything on the right side, but we definitely see that left side broken a little bit. Ray?
And Phil, what they were really worried about was, did the debris that may have hit the front go underneath the truck and get on the tires? Todd said no. He for sure saw that it bounced away. They believe it came off of James Busher's truck before he took the wave around. But as the spotter, Jason Jarrett, was looking down at it, he said, I don't see any problems. And Mike Hillman Jr. told Todd, you're good to go. Let's go win us another one here at Texas.
That could have weakened up that left front corner, Phil. Those things get a lot of pressure, obviously, from 200 miles an hour, 170, 80 miles an hour speeds down in the corner. Be interesting to see if that thing will hold up. Now he's got Ron Hornaday up on his outside. He's got more immediate problems. Can he get a good start here?
Back into the gas. Green flag back in the air. We've got 33 laps of racing to go.
How about Timothy Peters jumping in the inside of Ron Hornaday? Remember, Timothy Peters' truck has been getting better and better and better as this race has gone on.
Look at Skinner forcing his way to the inside of Hornaday.
A little bit of a bobble. Slides up the racetrack. Hornaday losing spots. Now Skinner has taken over third. Here comes Johnny Sauter looking to the inside.